My name is Army Specialist Elliot Smith. I was crushed by a heavy combat vehicle while serving in Iraq, which resulted in the loss of my right leg. I had gotten out of high school and I started in the workforce. I didn't really want to go to college, and the 9/11 happened. My grandfather was one of the first UDT frogmen. My other grandfather served in Midway and Guadalcanal. And I think me joining the military was just a culmination of all of that. And when I joined, after maybe the second or third week of basic training, I realized I was right where I was supposed to be. I loved it, and I was in it 110%. I'm not focused on me, I'm focused on the guy to my left and my right, and that they're focused on me. And there comes this bond and this brotherhood that even to this day can't be broken. It was Mother's Day of 2005. I was on a checkpoint. There was a convoy of trucks coming out of our gate in Iraq at that time. If a convoy stopped, that's just like a target for a mortar attack from the bad guys, because if they hit one truck, it could blow up 3 other trucks. So all I knew to do was clear this checkpoint now, to open it up, let these guys come through. And I ran through like a maze of concrete walls. I find myself cornered in this 90-degree corner with an enormous heavy equipment truck. So I went to jump, and of course the trailer and a part of the tank caught my pants and my foot and just ran into the wall with me in between it and grinded it right off, you know. The first couple of years to 3 years after I got hurt, I lost it, you know, I really lost it. I pushed everybody away. I finally found something that I felt like I belonged in, and now it was just gone. The alcohol and the painkillers became so much more powerful than me. I basically realized if I don't do something, I'm gonna die. And so I moved to Pensacola. I went and got help there, and I stayed. And that's been since 2009. And I love it there. It's like my second home, you know. I've been able to rebuild myself, you know, I've been able to rebuild my life. I've just immersed myself into the veteran community and the, you know, recovering addict community. And I have like a huge family there now. I ended up following a Buddhist monk around the world for about 2 years, who was also a Vietnam veteran. And I learned a lot about how to just sit still with how I'm feeling, and just sit still with, you know, reactions, and not just act on my first impulse, or not just act on the anger that was inside of me and the confusion about the war and about, you know, how it had changed me, but rather find a way to live with all of that in a way that wasn't destructive to myself or somebody else. And the only way that I've found to do that is to give back. That's the only way that I can use my past for a better future for someone else. The place that we just moved into, you know, you walk up to it and it's like 7 stairs to get to the front door. The hallways are constricted, very constricted. So if there are times I need to be in my wheelchair, there's no wheeling around the house. And there's really no words to express how big of a blessing a home from Homes for Our Troops would be. I would look forward to, you know, wider doors, wider hallways, less corners. I also look forward to, you know, automatic doors. And on those days where I have to be in a wheelchair on crutches coming out of my car just to have a button to push to open my door, it would be phenomenal. One of my favorite features as well is the American flag in the front yard. To be reminded every morning to put it up, and reminded every night to take it down, and just that for me keeps me connected to where I come from, and keeps me connected to my other veteran buddies, my brothers to my left and my right, my brothers and sisters. I want to be an orthotist and prosthetist, build legs for children maybe, you know, or just really anyone who ends up with an amputation or physical disability that I can build their equipment for. And, you know, as a full-time student, keeping up with bills and keeping up with the house, it takes so much out of you. And I would rather be more involved in my community, giving back and being part of community events and community outreach. So having a home built by Homes for Our Troops would free my time up to be able to do things like that, to be able to invite other veterans who have disabilities to my house and even have my house accessible to them. Homes for Our Troops is like a family.